Hey everybody, I'm Steve, and today I have this little guy here with me, Sony ZV-E10. Yes, it's a mouthful, but let's see what it's capable of. So recently I picked up this camera just to see what it can do and if it's any good for vlogging. It is a vlogging camera, but I ended up using it more for photography. So I actually dislike these labels that cameras have, like vlogging camera or it's, photography camera. I think a camera today should do a lot of these things pretty well. And this has a 24 megapixel sensor, so it should be very good for photography as well. It does have a shutter button right here, so there's no reason for it to not be good at photography. And I use it for taking photos. So let's go over some things that I like about this camera. I do like the size and the weight of it. Even though it is a small camera, it feels very nice in your hand and it feels dense. It feels like a little, I think it's metal, I believe, not sure, but it feels like a metal camera. And I really like the build quality of it. It has a decent battery, the autofocus is very good, and for a small camera like this, it does have quite a few buttons you can customize. You can customize this button at the top. You can actually customize the record button as well in both photo and video mode. You can customize these 4 buttons right here, and you can customize this delete or trash bin button as well. So there's quite a few buttons that you can customize. So I only used the kit lens with it. I don't have any other Sony lenses at the moment. And then I thought, okay, well, it's a vlogging camera, but I always like to take pictures with my cameras as well. So let's see what it can do. So I set up a little tiny studio in my living room. I used cheap lights as well. I used one light from Amazon, and I used a background, a vinyl background that I had around the house. I used some props from the dollar store. So apart from the camera, everything else maybe cost $60, $70 Canadian. And these are the results. So take a look and let me know what you think, if this camera is capable or not. That's right, you can do this with a vlogging camera. I paid, I believe, 900 Canadian for this. You don't have to have what they call professional equipment for a lot of work. You can start out with this small vlogging camera, or the Nikon Z30 if you're a Nikon shooter, or the Nikon ZFC or Nikon Z50. You can start with all those cameras, including this one, which is a vlogging camera. You can start out with these cameras. You can make great product photos. You can make great portrait photos. You can sell them to people. You can make money doing this with a small camera, vlogging camera, whatever camera. As long as it has a shutter button, it has quite a few megapixels, 20 plus. It doesn't matter. As long as it has those things, it has a decent lens, and this kit lens can focus pretty close to the subject. It's not a macro lens, but it'll get you close enough to the subject sometimes to show detail. And then you edit the photos in post, and you have something like I showed you. So a vlogging camera shouldn't stop you from making great professional content for clients. I'm Steve. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.